Hello, hello. It is I, JayPig. How is everyone doing? Hi, Angel. Hi, Sega. Hi, Jen. Yeah, you like the music? I think these soundtracks actually come from like Sonic Unleashed. All right. Well, let's not dilly-dally. Let's get right into it. Can everyone hear me all right? Looks like it's picking up my microphone, so after what happened last time, call your boss. Jen, you better be calling your boss to tell him that you can't come into work because you have to watch my live stream right now. But after what happened last time with Sega's mic, just want to be sure. It looks like it's working. All right, so last time what we did was I think we finished up on the head, and we started modeling down the neck, and we did the torso, and then we started on the legs, and we got a little bit of a start on the arms. So today what I would like to do is to continue down the arms, set up the elbows and the knees, and then I'm going to see about starting the hands. And the hands are tricky. I feel like whether you're a 3D artist or a 2D artist, hands are always tricky. Hi, Lily. Welcome back. Yes, I remember you. Great to see you again. How's everything going? Hello. Was that Sinzi? Not sure. Hi, welcome to the stream. So yeah, for right now, we're going to start going down the arm. And I did clean up the model just a little bit since last time. I added a couple extra planes here and there to help round out the shape and whatnot. Nothing too crazy usually. I try to keep any substantial work saved for the stream. So what I'm going to do right now, let's see. How are the wife and kids? Very funny, Sega. You know I don't got no wife and kids. It's just me. All right, let's see here. I might need to see about just shaping this up here so it fits a bit better. You made your OC have lore? That's cool. I have not made an OC have lore. This is my character, which is also supposed to represent me, but there is no lore. So that's cool. All right, so we're just gonna continue down the arm here. I'm gonna start with the front view first, and then we're gonna do the side view. All right, so we're just gonna come down this way. There is a U character with lore. Which one is that, Sega? I have a question. Do you support furries? I mean, I wouldn't say like I myself am a furry. I don't know. It's just like with them, I would just say as long as they're not causing trouble, you know. But some people, they take things a little bit too far. All right, let's see here. I might need to just add an extra loop here. And then I'm gonna go over here to the side view. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna pull it forward. And actually what I'm gonna do for the time being Let's see. Can I select this? No. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this move. And then I just want to hide all that. Oh! Hide that too. And maybe this. There we go. That way I have a nice clean view of the side when it's in edit mode. I'm just going to pull this forward. Well, Lily, that sounds very cute and adorable. It's just, yeah, as long as, like, I feel like as long as you just don't take anything too far, you know. Yeah, as long as as long as it's not a crazy way, then I think it's fine. You know, it's all fun. Yeah, I know what you mean. All right, now let's see. There seems to be. All right. So on this thing here, let me pull up my annotate tool again. This might just be a problem with the reference. It looks like his joint starts about here, right? But then on the front side view, it starts more so like here, which these are not very even. So I'm just gonna have to eyeball it. Lily, you are all right. So I'm gonna have to kind of eyeball it a little bit when it comes to the side profile here. So let's just see. I just want to. Just because I'm worried that this is going to become a weird shape from certain angles if I do it this way. If you want to animate me, go ahead. I mean, this is what my character looks like. All right, now hold on. I want to see what this looks like from the side. Yeah, this looks kind of messed up, I'm going to be honest. So I'm just going to back that out. We're going to go back. And we're going to have to just... So instead, I'm gonna look from this view instead. So as you can see here, it almost looks like on the arm, it's supposed to like sink in where the elbow is and then come back out. But also it's kind of like, I think it'd probably be better if I just move this to the side here so I can see. It's kind of like almost straight coming down this way. I'm gonna get myself nice big biceps. That's accurate to real life. Big muscles. This is my chance to like upgrade myself, you know? Oh yeah, my profile, it's an accurate representation of me in real life. This is how I actually look. Let's see, how's that looking from the side? Usually I rely on, I think I need to add an extra loop here. Usually I rely on Jen for my anatomy. I feel like she has a good eye for anatomy. Upgrade, upgrades, people, upgrades. One upgrade I gave myself is my character doesn't need to wear glasses like I do. Wow. This probably can come out a bit. Yeah, I think that's not too bad for an arm. It's not. The thing about the body underneath is it's just going to act as a base for when I add the clothes on. So the clothes themselves make this one wear glasses. We'll think about it. Maybe one of his customizable options will be glasses. Who knows? Because that's the one thing, is having a base mesh like this can kind of open the door to having different types of clothes. Don't make him have 20/20 vision. Why would you curse me with that? My model is going to be cursed with not being allowed to have perfect vision. I'll exaggerate the elbows when I get there. But so far, I'm feeling... Man, why does his arms look so much more muscular than mine? I'm not going for, like, crazy accurate, like, not crazily defined... not crazy accurate anatomy here. Oh no, I hate when programs crash when I'm trying to use them. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start adding the kneecaps and the elbow joints. So usually for 3D models like this, when they have these joints, you kind of have to model them in a way that allows for easy deformation. Legs bend in a very specific way, and even here you can see like this little sheet thing has like a knee joint, like a kneecap kind of part of it as well. So I think what I'm gonna do for the kneecap here, so this is where the knee will be. I'm actually gonna try two things. First off, gotta hide the mirror so I can work on both sides. I'm gonna add a cut here, and then I'm gonna add another cut here. So this will act as the kneecap, and I'm gonna do the same on the other side. There we go. And then I'm gonna take this back here, and I'm just gonna bevel it so there's a bit of extra geometry on the back for the bend. And then I'm gonna take all of this and I'm gonna merge it at the center, I feel like. Merge at last. I think at least. Let's see. I might need to... I'm trying to think about the best way to like to model this, because I want decent topology. I think that should do it. Yeah, I just take these, light them. There we go. Then what this allows me to do... Sharp knees. Don't want to get kneed by this character. I'm just gonna select the outer edge. I'm just gonna round it just a bit. And then there you go. That's the knee. And hopefully this will allow, maybe it's a bit too far out. I'll just like bring it in just a little bit. this will hopefully help with the bend as well as keeping the knee shape. And then we're gonna go do the same on the elbow. Now it looks like for the elbow, I kind of already have. I think it's right around here. I kind of already have like this ring here is already kind of split. So let me see. How do I want to approach this? Could add another one here. Do I want to join these? Oh, did I? Oh man, now I'm just realizing something. I probably didn't. Yeah, I didn't. This little thing up here is auto merge vertices. When you have it enabled, when vertices get within a certain distance of each other, they merge into one, which is what I want right now. I want them to join up. Let's see here. Basically, what I want is something similar to how I just set up the legs. So what I might do, just slide them in. Go. I'm just gonna slide these up, slide this one back. Kind of want to pull this one out. Ugh. There we go. And make something like that for the elbow.
Well, I went on.
All right. I think that's looking good. I just want to get these normals recalculated. There we go. All right. So that means we're going to have to go move on to probably. What happened to the music? Uh-oh. Let's see here. I can still hear it. It's playing on my end. Okay, the music just stopped. It's showing that it's heard. I don't think I hear it. Oh, man. Where did the music go? Oh, you hear it now? Okay. Maybe it was just like really quiet. It was a quiet soundtrack before. So. All right. Now then, on to the part that I am dreading. The hands. So with hands, I'm going to kind of like block it out into different shapes. And what I need to do is I need to get it to be able to join up to this wrist. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to duplicate this piece here. And for the time being, we're going to work on this hand off to the side. So I'm going to just like rotate this way, make it nice and flat. And let's think what I gotta do is just line up these vertices and make sure that it all makes sense. There might need to be some extra geometry I add to connect them up, but it should all be fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and we're going to, I believe we're gonna try and just flatten all this out. And for this, I have enabled, let's see, is it all here? I have finally enabled loop tools, which I have not been using, but now I know they exist. Let me see. I need these to be flattened. Or they just don't. I'll just do it this way then. Fine, I'll do it myself. Want these to have nice even space. There we go. Why is it not selecting everything? Whatever. All right. The song again. All right, I'm gonna bring in a reference. So I'm just gonna import image as plane. And I'm gonna grab a reference image I have of a hand. Let's take a look at this. All right, I either have this one or this one. Which hand looks better? I think I'll try starting with this one here. And we're just gonna take that and we're gonna scale it down. And we're gonna put it right below. And then we're gonna try to do this. So first off, I'm just gonna take this and we're gonna scale this up this way, rotate it this way. And then I think I'm gonna need to add an extra one. So So what I'm going to do here, because I need an extra one, I'm going to pull out my handy dandy trusty knife tool. We're going to add an extra split. Here we go. And then I'm just going to take my thing and we're going to tell it to evenly space these out again. Oh, wait, I think I did the bottom one incorrectly. It's supposed to go from here to here, here. There we go. There we go. Then I'm going to take this and I need to grab these edges here and we're going to bridge edge loop them so it fills it in. Let's see. Then I think I want to take these and I want to add just a bit of space between for the fingers. But first, let me get this thing a bit closer. Eh. Oh, right. I just do this. Let's join these up. All right. Then I'm gonna grab these again, and I want to just make some more adjustments. All right. Add a bit of space here, which will go between them. Should I do that after? Let me do that after. Yeah, that's a smart idea, JayPig. Let's go into wireframe here. Oh no, apparently you can't see it in the wireframe. So we're gonna start like this. Okay, so that's a start. We got the fingers starting up. Then another thing I got to think about is how the thumb is gonna come out of the hand. So one thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab these. I'm just gonna pull that out that way. I also want to add some extra stuff here. And to the bottom here. Okay. All right, I really need this thing to be visible when I go into wireframe, which means I probably need to pull it in as a reference and not as a image plane. All right, I'm gonna set this so that I view it only in perspective. There we go, in orthographic. All right, then I need to add some finger bends. And then I'm gonna delete this section here. Just gonna add a bit more geometry there. And then this will be where our thumb comes out of. First, I want to grab these. I might need to grab these from the inside. Hmm. That's not gonna work. I'll just have to do it like this, and then I'm gonna have to take this and just slide it in. Just thinking about topology here. Eh. There we go. Model topology. Time will tell. We'll have to see what happens when I subdivide it. All right, let's grab what will become the thumb. And I'm just gonna pull it out, and we're gonna use this and make it a circle. Whoa! And we're gonna round out the rest of the hand eventually. See, and then mesh or face grid fill. Where's grid fill? There we go. And I think I just need one more thing here. And the thumb should probably point a bit lower. I'm gonna add an extra. Yeah, that will all ease into each other eventually. All right, let's start rounding this thing out. This might be a really bad idea. If I hit this, what happens? Yeah, don't hit that. Instead, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start with one finger and let's take a look. And what you want to do for the fingertips is you kind of want to start like pulling some of this stuff back. Kind of like to make it shaped like that. think I might need an extra loop probably in here, if I'm being honest. Let's see, I'm gonna add something here, and I am going to delete that. And I'm gonna delete these fingers here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take we're gonna make one finger, format it, and then we're gonna duplicate it to where all the other fingers will go. Okay, actually, I'm gonna take a couple steps back. I'm gonna undo the fingernails because I need to do these joints first. Ah, man, I can't go back far enough. Okay, okay. The end is gonna go here. I'm just going around hitting relax on everything. this, for instance, this doesn't need to be. All right, let's take our finger and I'm gonna duplicate it. All right, then we're gonna start joining these back up. Then I might need to go and make some adjustments to some of this thickness. That's very bold of you, Mr. Fly. Landed directly on my finger. Yeah, I don't know. We've been having problems with flies lately. Let's take a look. All right, good. Still a little flat on top. I could probably just take some of these, just raise it a little bit. Not that the top needs to be raised up. Yeah, gotta love some Sonic Generations. think what I need, what I'm missing. Is a line down the middle. Let's see, these also need to go back just like the finger was. All right, all right. Not bad, not bad. I just want to smooth out a couple things. Yeah. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you for showing up. Glad you liked my videos. Don't worry, I am working on more. Yeah, that's just looking a bit fat there. I'm kind of almost looking at my own hand to just kind of see what's going on here. Honestly, it's not looking that bad. Like, sure, there's areas where like some improvements need to be made. But for the most part, I feel like it looks very hand-like, if that makes sense. I mean, yeah, I dig it. Just like looking around at all the different possible angles to see if there's anything else I need to fix. Handsing it. Yeah, I think for the most part they look good. All right. So now what we gotta do is we gotta take these hands and attach them to the body. All right, so what we do, oh, was there something else I had wanted? I think I wanted to just add another loop cut just here, just to help with the deformation when I eventually weight paint this thing. Yeah, for the base at least. Let's see. Now comes the tricky part, putting it back on the body. Another thing I want to do is just make sure that it's about the same size as these like reference hands we have here. All right, let's start attaching. And then we gotta make some adjustments after that. Look at that. There we go. We got hands. Hooray! The best hands I've ever made. So. All right. So that means after that is the feet. Hello, FIFA Tello. Feet. Feet, feet, feet. The best and only hands you've ever made. That is technically true. Which means I'm getting off to a great start. All right. I might as well start the feat. So what I'm thinking I might need to do Hideo Kojima just joins randomly. I have summoned him. So I might need to like start extruding. Or here, I'll do something. So here, I need to bring this down. Okay. So imagine this goes down. And then also imagine that I cut these faces out here. And we're gonna scale this up to the side here. And then I also need a couple more loops, probably here. No, I do not know Russian. Sorry. Let me see here.
I think that's what they're probably trying to do. It's affordable, but probably tiny. It is a price.
Yes, sorry. I only know the one language. My apologies.
Yep. It's fine. I mean, I don't know. Yep.
No, please. I'm sorry.
Place my igniter. Yep. Yep. typically.
I don't know. This
what we do-
might not be the way to model feet, but who knows?
Yep. Yep. So that just looks for it. You know, like a regular. Yep. Yeah. Well, I have solar. Well, usually last year we went just nine. Oh, no, just pretty much. Yeah. So we turn the phone on during the day. It's shut all the doors. Running up, running. Then I'll come out.
Oh, you know what I should do is I should actually look up like feet topology for once. Okay. Hmm. If only Hideo Kojima could show up and tell me how it's done.
Right. So what they do is they'll put an electrical strip inside the box.
Yeah, I think he does.
So mine, it works. Yep. Oh,
Oh, this is looking atrocious. But yeah, we can take a look at Chai's feet. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I said that. Okay, Chai, do you have any secret feet underneath here? This version of the model might be optimized. Oh, okay, let's take a look here.
yep.
Okay, so he has socks. And so instead of like actually for this model, instead of well, I don't have that model, Sega. But yeah, as you can see, he has socks on his feet. Which makes sense, I guess, you know. But as far as like the structure goes, all right, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think for now, I think what I'm gonna do is for now I'm gonna kind of call it there. And I'm gonna take some time to study actual like feet topology, and then after that, the next time we stream we can finish up the feet. I think that would probably be a good idea. So thanks to everyone who joined today. We got some good work done. We got a start on, well, we got the arms modeled, we got the hands modeled, we kind of started the feet. I'm not liking how they're looking, but I think I just need to take time to actually understand how feet should be modeled. So yeah, thanks so much for joining, and until next time, I'm JayPig. All right, bye.